the rain has not disturbed your activities for today? Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you,
Hello?
sir. Hello.
Okay.
Yes, we can, sir.
You people sound so tired. Can I go ahead?
Yes, we can.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Today's lecture will be starting with motor insurance. We've done life. So, motor insurance, we all know, protects against losses arising from vehicle ownership and operation. Motor insurance protects against losses arising from vehicle ownership and operations. It is a known fact in Nigeria that motor insurance is compulsory by law under the Motor Vehicle Insurance Act of 1945 and that of 2003. It is designed to manage the financial consequences of accident such as death, bodily injury, and property damage resulting from the use of motor vehicle. Vehicles are generally classified into private, commercial, and motor trade risk. That is the three classification. The insurance company already classified vehicles into three. It's either you are using your vehicle privately or you are using it to do business. The other classification is for those that their business is centered on vehicle, like dealers, mechanics, and repairers. Do you understand what I've just said? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hello, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So, types of motor insurance policies. We all know third party is the most common type of motor insurance policy in Nigeria because a lot of us do not have money to pay insurance companies for adequate covers, and we have to drive our cars. So most often, if you, out of maybe every 10 vehicle owners, at least 6 or 7 will carry the third party only because they just want to drive their vehicle or their cars and not be harassed by policemen on the road. So the most popular type of motor insurance policy is the third party only. And the third party only protects the insured against legal liability for the death of or bodily injury to a third party. Who is talking? Do you want to ask a question? Majority of us with third party do not even know what the third party stands for. We just see third party as, well, if I have third party, I'll be able to drive my vehicle. With that third party, if by accident you happens to hit a car, the insurance will cover your liability by repairing the third party's car on your behalf. But most of the time, hello? Please, should I go ahead or I should stop?
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead, sir.
So most of the time, those even with third party insurance in Nigeria, I've seen it on our roads, that anytime there is an accident which they are involved in and they are the guilty party, they still take the vehicle, they take it to either Panabita or whoever is going to be responsible to repair it, bypassing the insurance company. We don't exploit that cover enough in Nigeria. It could be because of the trouble, but all you have to do, even if somebody hit your car and the person has a third party cover, all you have to do is take a picture of the person's policy and let the person maybe write an undertaking that he or she is the one responsible for the damage. Once you notify the person's insurance company, they will repair your car. The only thing they will do is to call, to get in touch with the policy holder to ascertain if truly the two of you were involved and he is the guilty party. That is one of the things this course will teach us. We don't just hold third party insurance. We have to make use of it. We have to benefit. We have to benefit from it. We have to do what is right so that we don't keep dragging what is unnecessary when the insurance company is there. The second type of motor insurance cover is the third party fire and theft, which is an extension to that of the third party only. The third party fire and theft provides the same coverage as the third party only, but adds protection for the insured own vehicle if it is stolen or damaged by fire. The third type of cover, which we all know, is the comprehensive motor insurance. The comprehensive motor insurance is the widest form of cover. It includes all third-party risk, fire and theft, plus malicious or accidental damage to the insured own vehicle and personal accidents.
Sorry, sir.
For
Please, sir.
instance,
See your slide, sir.
you said what?
Your slide, your slide.
I'm so sorry about the slide.
Ah,
I will send the slide to you once I get home. I'm on the road.
okay, sir.
It's just that I have to take this class.
Okay, sir.
So I
No
will
problem.
share the slide once I get home. The slide is on my laptop and it's not here with me.
All right,
That
sir.
is
No
what
problem.
I ought to have done earlier. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir.
I was in a hurry to beat the time. I didn't know, this our road can be very, very unpredictable. I'm sorry.
No problem, sir. Thank you.
Okay. So we all know what comprehensive cover is. It's an extension of the two third parties. The third party only, one. The third party fire and theft. So if you want to be adequately covered, that is why it's called comprehensive. Anything that involves car, either damage to property, theft, accidents, comprehensive will cover it. And it all come at a cost that is bigger than that of the third party only and the third party fire and theft. The next topic we'll be moving on to is liability insurance. Liability insurance provides an insured party with protection against legal claims resulting from injuries and damage caused to other people or their properties. It covers the legal fees involved in a defense as well as the actual payment
Sir,
if
please,
the insured is found. Hello?
not too fast, sir. Can you repeat the definition?
Okay.
Thank you.
It's not a definition per se. I just want you guys to understand it. Liability insurance. What is a liability insurance? Is a kind of insurance that provides you, the insured, with protection against legal claims you might have caused a third party. Take for instance now, you are driving. By accident, you happen to hit somebody or you happen to hit another vehicle. The third party insurance you are holding is a liability insurance on its own. That means that cover, that insurance, that motor insurance you have with you does not cover you. That's why it's called the third party only. But it covers your liability to the person you have injured. Had it been you are the one, God forbid, you were involved in an accident and you happen to hit maybe a tree or a wall, the insurance company will not compensate you because it is you. But if it is a third party, that is your liability. By law, you are required to compensate that person. So insurance company will now come in and do whatever is necessary on your behalf to that person. Do you understand my explanation?
Yes, sir.
No, sir.
Liability?
Yes, sir.
No. If it's no, I can come again.
Yes, sir. Can I ask a question, sir?
Why not?
Oh, yeah, I'm so sorry.
Please do.
My Ekule Agbola. Uh, please, from your explanation, sir. So, what is the difference between the liability insurance and the third-party insurance?
God bless you. I'm just trying to draw the similarity there because I want you to understand what liability is. The third party insurance, is just a motor insurance. But the principle behind it is the liability. That liability has been covered by the insurance company. You can see, ordinarily, when you take an insurance, you are meant to be covered. Your vehicle got spoiled, the insurance company is meant to either replace the vehicle for you or repair it. But when it comes to third party motor insurance, it is more of a liability cover because it involves a third party. So one of the things you have to look at in liability insurance is that you are not the beneficiary directly. The insurance company is there to cover whatever thing you'll be responsible for, whatever you are liable for. Take for instance now, because I will get there, but let me use that as an example. Maybe you understand what I'm trying to say. For instance, a Coca-Cola company, they are dealing with a lot of customers. If they have a liability cover, any customer, after taking their products, any damage that product might have done to that customer, it is not Coca-Cola that will be responsible. It is the insurance company that will compensate that customer on behalf of Coca-Cola. It is not Coca-Cola that will benefit directly, but indirectly. The money they ought to have used to compensate that customer, maybe after the person might have consumed maybe Sprite, something happened, and he was able to establish that it is that Sprite that actually caused that bodily harm to him or her. The insurance company will now wade in and compensate the customer on behalf of Coca-Cola. Even if the customer takes Coca-Cola as a company to court, it is the insurance company that will also bear the legal fee. And whatever the judgment, if Coca-Cola is sanctioned to pay compensation, it is the insurance company that will pay the compensation on behalf of Coca-Cola company. That is why it's called a liability insurance. You don't benefit directly from a liability insurance. The cover is not for you at all. It's for the third party. Do you understand now, my brother?
Yes, sir. Perfectly, sir. Thank you, sir.
You were the one that asked the other time that what if, when I was taking you live, that what if the beneficiary
Died. Yes,
died?
sir.
Uh-huh. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
I told you, without the policy, you cannot get claim because the
Yes,
policy is like your is the document that shows that yes, this man actually has a contract with us. And when the insurance company is going to be compensating, they will require you, they will request that policy. It is that policy they will now file that, okay, oh, this person has come for compensation. Oh, and the policy will now serve as a witness for the insurance company that they have compensated the victim or the beneficiary. Because another person can wake up tomorrow morning and come for the same claim. But the family also can also go to probate and institute a petition with probate if they are lucky. But then, if the family does not have a knowledge that the person has a contract with an insurance company, a life contract with an insurance company, I'm sorry, nothing can be done. We trashed that the last time. So don't let me mix things up so that you guys will not get bored. So as I was saying, liability insurance provides an insured party with protection against legal claims resulting from injuries and damage caused to other people or their properties. We have 5 types of liability insurance. we have the public liability. Public liability. Public liability is the kind of cover that protects businesses against legal claims for personal injury or property damage suffered by third party. Take for instance now, you walk into a bank. The cleaner have just finished mopping the bank, and the shoe you are putting on, the sole is very slippery, and the person happen to slip up, and in the process he got injured, and he decides to sue the bank. If the bank has a public liability cover, it is not the bank that will compensate the customer, but the insurance company. Secondly, you drive your car to a place where they are building a house, and there is no sign there that indicates that you cannot park here. You park your vehicle. In the process of lifting materials up, something now happened. Your car now got damaged. You now went into an argument with the construction firm. At the end of the day, if the construction firm has a cover, it is the company, it is the cover that will save the construction firm from that liability, because it is their own liability. They owe you that much to either replace your vehicle or repair it, once it has been established that the fault is from them. The second type of liability insurance is the product liability, which I've just explained. That one is born out of consumption, something you ingest. Maybe Yamoria, you go to a Yamoria and you discover that what you requested for caused bodily harm to you. Once you are able to establish that, if Yamoria has cover, it's the insurance company that will come in and cover that loss on behalf of Yamoria, because it is product. The third one is the professional indemnity insurance. The professional indemnity insurance, as the name implies, protects professionals like lawyers, doctors, and engineers against liabilities arising from negligence, error, or reckless advice given to their clients. We've had different stories, different kind of stories from people concerning doctors and engineers. Some people, like the story I read maybe 3 weeks ago, that a doctor performed an operation and the doctor forgot a scissors inside the stomach of the woman, and the doctor was sued. The court gave a judgment that the family of the woman should be adequately compensated. It is not the doctor that will compensate the client now, but the insurance company. The fourth kind of liability cover is the employer's liability. which is supported in Nigeria legally. I know some of you must have heard of the Workman Compensation Act. Employer's liability legally covers the employer's obligation to pay for injuries, deaths, or diseases suffered by employees in the course of their duty. Take for instance now, a night post official had to drive to Ondo to go and deliver parcel. And something now happened to the driver. He got injured and he could not work again. The insurance company will take care of that if the organization has employers' liability cover. And that is why in Nigeria it is statutory. If you have a company and the staff working for you are more than 3, it is required by law that you get such cover for them. Another type of liability insurance cover is the directors and office liability. These ones are for the high ups, the executives of a company. Because in the process of carrying out the day-to-day activities in terms of decision of running the companies, some directors, after leaving their work, can be sued. In order for them not to lose what they have acquired over the years, some of them will run to the insurance company and get a liability cover so that every action they took while in office as a director or the chairman or the MD of the company will not be used against them. Last year, was it even last year or 2 years ago, before Trump became the president of the United States, he had to go to the Supreme Court of United States to tell them that he should not be liable to his actions while he was president. And the court granted him that prayer. He's the first American president that went to Supreme Court to seek for such prayer, and the prayer has been granted. So it means that, you know, the world we live in now, as you are trying to perform your functions best to your ability, some people are watching you. They are waiting for you to leave the scene so that they can come after you. The way we play our politics in Nigeria, you will see it there. Each time you are not in office, they come after you for things you have done in office. That is why it is always good for anybody that wants to go into business to make sure that he or she is adequately covered. Any question on liability?
Yes, sir. I have a question, sir.
Okay, I'm here.
Okay. Good afternoon, sir. So my question on liability is like you rightly explained now that Trump had to go and get insurance liability cover so that once he's in the office. So on that note now, looking at it way back Nigerian case, like president, our presidents now, every past president of Nigeria, they always have this thing we call immunity cover. So that even though they commit during their time in office, maybe they frauded or the corruption cases, embezzlement of fund, and whatever charges that is levied against them when they left office, you find out that they don't probe Nigerians presidents if they left office, no matter the corruption cases they had committed during the time in office. Can we now say that it is that same cover that Trump seek during his time? Is it that same cover that we can refer to Nigerians' immunity in case of Nigerians president? I don't know if you
Thank
understand me,
you.
sir.
I do.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Under Nigerian law, you cannot prosecute a sitting president. You cannot investigate and prosecute a sitting president. Our law forbids it. Even governors. Once you are out of office, you can be prosecuted. What Trump did, after his first term, there were a lot of allegations against him. There were a lot of allegations. In fact, he was a, a, a was sentenced for some of those allegations. He was even supposed to be in jail. But as God would, bestow his mercy on him, he came back. So when he came back, he challenged that judgment up to the Supreme Court. And what was his argument? His argument was that all his decisions as the president while in office is for the good of the country, the way he saw it. That whatever he had done while in office should not be used against him after he has left office. And the Supreme Court granted it. Because ordinarily, the presidential system of government is about checks and balances. It is their House of Assembly that is supposed to prosecute Trump for whatever action he took while in office, not the judiciary. So Trump was able to dissect, he was able to isolate that, okay, since the National Assembly could not come after me, after leaving the presidency, citizens might decide to use the court against him. And now it has been established, it has become a precedent that once a sitting president leaves office, no case can be brought against him for his action while in office. So it has been established there. And in Nigeria too, yes, there is no precedence for that in Nigeria. But I know that we have this, how do I put it? You rub my back, I rub your back method that we use in Nigeria. Because there is no precedent in Nigeria that says you cannot sue an ex-president. But it's yet to happen. We have not done that. I know Buhari, being a military man, tried it against Shagari in 1983. He tried to do the same thing against Jonathan, but he didn't do it. He only went after Jonathan's minister. And that is what Tinubu is doing now. So in Nigeria, legally, it has not been established. But I know that we will get there. So some directors now are equally going for such cover. That whatever actions they might have done while in office should not be used against them after leaving office. Yes, in Nigeria, those actions can still be taken up. It's just that when it comes to compensation, they will not be liable. They have successfully pushed that responsibility to the insurance company to take care of. Because in Nigeria, it's all about money. Agbola, as you are now, if you have substantial amount of money, you can even slap the IG of the country and nothing will happen. That's the way Nigeria is. Money is an anxiety killer. There is nothing you cannot do if you have money. I hope I've been able to do justice to your question.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. God bless you. Should I continue?
Excuse me, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
here.
Please, I have a question on the public liability insurance. I
Okay.
want to find out if is this one actively practiced in Nigeria or this part of the world, basically. The public
Yes.
liability insurance.
Yes, it does. It's just that in Nigeria, we don't have the temerity. We don't have the, how do I put, the tenacity to pursue our case to a logical conclusion. We are fond of saying, let God be the judge. I hand you over to God. That is why rich men in Nigeria, they can use 1 million naira to look for 1 kobo. It is. You walk into a bank and due to their negligence, you injured yourself. Yes, majority of us would like to treat ourselves because of the rigor of pursuing the case. But I can tell you for free that once it has been established that it is due to the negligence of that bank that you got injured, you will be adequately compensated. And banks don't want to take that such chances. That is why they always go for that kind of cover. Because, I mean, no matter the issue, no matter the case, the money has not been provided for. They will rather make provision to pay insurance company premium for such cover than not getting the cover and accident happens. If the court now asks them to pay maybe 1 billion naira to the customer, where will they get such money? So it is penny wise, pounds foolish. And they decide to stick with the penny wise. Because the money they are going to be paying as premium for the cover will be budgeted for annually. Because you never can tell what might happen. Do you understand me now, my brother?
Very well, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello,
God
sir.
bless you. I'm here.
Please, sir, can you just give a little light on that number 2? You said product liability cover.
Yeah, product liability.
Please, thank you.
This one seeks to protect manufacturers and services provider against claims arising from injury, losses, or damages caused to a third party by a defective product. This one is centered on products, maybe pharmaceutical products, something you consume. It's not necessary that you ingest it. It could be a paint. You want to refurbish your house and you decide to go and buy a paint from a manufacturer. You now discover that the chemical used in that paint is harmful and one of those chemical were not displayed on the body of the paint. You know, if you buy a product like paint, there are spaces where they write all the ingredients used to make such paints. So you discover that the chemical used was not displayed, and the paint eventually became harmful to your health. You can take them up. So product cover is, product liability is all about products. It's different from public liability. Public liability, that one has nothing to do with products. It's the environment where the business operates. Take for instance now, Ekele Dilichuku, is their space. You went in, you want to travel to Wiri. You, after getting your ticket, you now board one of their bus. Trying to sit down, as you are sitting, the seat is defective, and maybe a nail accidentally injured you. If they do not have a liability cover, it means a Kennedy Lichuku will have to compensate you from their own purse. But if they have a cover, they have succeeded in pushing that responsibility to the insurance company. Instead of them compensating, it is the insurance company that will compensate. The only thing they owe you is to tell you sorry. That's the only thing they owe you. And maybe take you to the hospital. The insurance company will take care of every other thing. So do you understand the difference between public and products now?
Yes, sir.
Please, if you don't understand, let me know so that we can discuss it using examples. It's a pity the slide is not here, but I promise to send it latest by Monday. Don't be upset with me.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay. The next topic we'll be treating is accident insurance. We all know what accident insurance is. Accident insurance is a particular insurance that is designed to help individuals or group manage out-of-pocket and sudden expenses resulting from an accident. Accident insurance, that is why it is called accident insurance. Because if you have money today, that does not mean that tomorrow will be like today. You might have used that money, you might have invested or invest the money on something, and tomorrow you are starting afresh. That is why it is always good to have these covers. What this cover, accident insurance, does is to make sure that even when you're on a zero level, zero cash level, if you have an accident, your health will not be in danger. If you have a policy a cover, accident cover. It will help you to manage out-of-pocket and sudden expenses resulting from an accident. You know, having an health insurance policy does not mean you have an accident cover. That is why it is called accident. Anything can happen at any time. We are all exposed to one accident or the other. God forbid, you might be climbing a staircase now and you miscalculate, thereby falling down. In the process, the person fracture his leg, his ankle, and there is no money. What happens? It is this cover that will take care of your medical expenses. Accident insurance always provides instant compensation, nearly instant compensation, because the insurance company will not leave you alone. They will make sure that they treat you to the best of their ability, considering what is stipulated in the cover, in the policy. But there are some criteria that must be met under accident insurance. Because we talk about accident. What insurance company considers as accident is that there must be bodily injury. It must be visible. Shock or grief does not qualify the victim for compensation. Take for instance now, somebody is traveling from Lagos to Ogun State. The person now got ambushed by kidnappers. As they were shooting, luckily, none of the bullets injured the person. But that event, that action, eventually caused shocks for the victim. And the victim ended up in hospital. The insurance company might not compensate. Do you understand what I've just said?
Yes, sir.
You know, ordinarily, kidnappers came in the process of running helter-skelter, trying to evade them, escape from being kidnapped. Your heart started beating very fast, and all of a sudden, the person collapsed. He was rushed to the hospital. The insurance company will look at it as, well, there is no bodily injury. You know, why would they do that? Because they might not be able to trace the event to what happened to you, because it's not visible enough. Had it been the person was shot while trying to escape, or in the process he banged his head on a tree, there was blood. But shock or grief, you know, it will take a lot of conviction for them to pay compensation, for them to establish that the person actually had an accident. You know, when we talk about accident, There is a motor car accident. We have series of accidents. So I don't want to limit our discussions to only motor car accidents. There are so many kinds of accidents. Then the second criteria is that the accident must be the direct cause of the injury or death. Somebody trying to evade armed robbers now died in the process. There was no bodily injury. The insurance company will not see that as an accident. Yes, he was trying to evade armed robber. In the process of running away from them, maybe he collided with another person and he fell down. All of a sudden, his heart stopped beating and eventually died. The insurance company will not see that as an accident. Hello? Are you saying something? Hello?
No, sir. Continue, sir. Continue, sir.
No, sir.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm just trying to highlight the criteria required for an insurance company to pay compensation. The criteria required for an insurance company to see an event as an accident.
Sorry, I have a question, sir.
Okay, sir.
So,
Okay.
in an accidental insurance,
Yes.
if the policy holder dies in an accident,
Okay.
and the let's assume that the holder has accident insurance and life insurance,
Okay.
and the policy holder dies in the accident.
Okay.
So, what beneficiary, under what circumstances the beneficiary entitled to or receive insurance benefits?
It's the two now. The two. Yes. Because accidents, there is always a death benefit. It's different. The way they will do it is that under life insurance, a compensation will be met because there is a particular amount called the sum assured that the beneficiary is entitled to, and some other things under it. Then, if you are talking about accidents, under accidents, there is something they call death benefit. If like you said, the person died having an accident, a lump sum will also be paid. So the person has a double cover, because the first one is life insurance. That one does not stipulate that the person will die through accident. But unfortunately, he now died through accident. And this person we are talking about, he has a life insurance policy. The person also has uh, accident cover. So they will pay both to the beneficiaries.
Oh, great.
They will pay both. They will pay the beneficiary. The both policy will compensate the beneficiary. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, sir.
So the more the cover, the more the money. There is also permanent disability. Permanent disability, we all know what permanent disability is. Permanent disability is an injury caused to somebody that is permanent. For instance, now, if a policyholder is working for a printing press and while carrying out his duty, he had an accident and his hand, his limb was chopped off. You know you can't gum it back. It's irreplaceable. Even if you put this prosthetics or what do you call it, it's still not going to be the same. He might not be able to use that hand again to do that kind of work. The insurance company will compensate such victim. They will give him a lump sum. There is also temporary total disability. Temporary, as the name goes, footballers, that always happens to footballers. In the process of trying to ply their trade, some of them get injured and will not be able to play for a year or two, most especially those with knee injuries. That one is temporary disability. It only requires a lengthy time for the victim to recuperate and start doing what he has been doing before. Yes, it depends. He might not be able to do it 100% the way he was doing it before. That one is still based on probability. So it becomes permanent disability, like the one that happened to see Ronaldo at a time. No. That Ronaldo of Brazil that was not able to play. No, I don't think it was Ronaldo. I think it was Van Basten. He was not able to play football again. That is permanent disability. When we say disability is something that will hinder the victim from continuing with his trade. Yes, Van Basten might still have his leg. He might still be walking. He might still be able to walk, but then he can't play football again. Not even a friendly match. So that disability is permanent because that is his tool. As a footballer. I hope I'm making sense with my example. If the example
Yes, sir.
is not what you guys are, if the example is not what you guys like, I can change it. I'm just trying to use what you guys are familiar with. I know you guys watch football a lot, and it's the
Yes, sir.
guys that have been asking questions. That's why I'm trying to use football for them to understand what disability is. Because at times when we say somebody is disabled, most of us think that the person must be a cripple. So let us use disability in a metaphor stance now. A student, even if he had to go to Pacelli School of the Blind, for him, yes, he's alive. Yes, he can eat, he can walk, he can do so many other. She uses to read. He's no more there. May we not encounter that in Jesus' name. Hello?
Amen. Amen. Amen.
So All the provisions I've itemized are the things usually seen under accident cover. It will take care of your medical expenses. If there is a temporary disability, it will take care of it. You'll be compensated. What I mean by temporary disability is that the person is not able to go to work. Like the footballer that is not able to play any match and his wages and bonuses have been stopped, the insurance company will be paying. At times, they can pay up to maybe 104 weeks. They keep paying. They keep paying. If there is a permanent disability too, a lump sum of money will be paid to the victim to help him transit from his former business or former means of livelihood to the next one. And if it's temporary, they will make sure that they give him money every week or every month, just the way his employer has been paying him. If he's entitled to weekly payment, they will be paying him. If it's monthly payment, they will be paying him till the time the person will recover, because the disability is temporary. Please feel free to ask me any questions if you do not understand, though, please.
Yes, sir. If you don't mind me to take you back to third party insurance, sir.
No problem. No problem. I don't mind.
Oh, thank you very much, sir. Um, okay, I want to know if a third party insurance is truly functioning effectively in Nigeria, or maybe we Nigerian does not really understand the policy. That is number one, sir. And the number two, let's say two vehicles are involved in accident, and they both have a third party insurance, and the accident doesn't maybe is just an accident where they cannot say, okay, you are the fault or I am at the fault. So is it possible for both of them to call their insurer that, okay, I hit somebody, and the insurance company can take care of the cost?
Well,
And
I like it's hypothetical. I like that, because the truth about life is that there is no in between in life. Take for instance, it's either you are a man or a woman. It's either you fail or you pass. Somebody must be at fault, or else the insurance company will see it as a fraud. Ordinary, yes. Except, we are talking about the third party only now.
yes, sir.
When there is no clear evidence that one person is at fault, the best thing is for the two of you to go and repair your car. Because the truth is that the insurance company will investigate. And they have a way of getting in touch with each other. Because ordinarily, the person that would file for claim will have taken picture of the vehicle. And from there, they will see who is at fault. Somebody must be at fault. It's just that we don't exploit it. Had it been we exploit it in this country, I mean, things will have been a lot easier and better. You just hit somebody's car. At the end of the day, instead of going to the insurance company, you say, well, I don't want trouble. Call Babarisi for me, he's a panel beater. Let him come and do it. Third party will take care of it. And the maximum is 1 million. Yes.
Okay.
You
Okay.
cannot go beyond 1 million. They will use that. I mean, they will take care of the car at least within 1 million. They should be able to repair it on your behalf because it's a liability you have successfully shifted to them.
Thank you very much, sir.
You're welcome, my brother. You know, since we cannot see each other, it is only through questions I'll be able to see justice. Had it been I'm in class now, I'll be able to gauge your reaction towards this discussion. But I'm only looking at my phone. You know, at times it's a bit awkward. So I'm sorry if you guys are not getting it the way it ought to be. But hopefully by God's grace on Monday, I'll send a comprehensive slide to you people. And you can take me on that. Because it is easier discussing than me talking. Because I can't gauge your mood, you know, and that, you know, that is something. And I'm also, like I said the last time, I'm also going to be sending you guys some multiple choice questions because your exam is going to be based on that. And it's going to be technical. That's why I'm going through the rigor of trying to let you know the principle, the fundamentals, the functionality, and its characteristics of all these terms. Like we were talking about motor insurance and I'm talking about liability. Yes, it's a motor insurance, but you should also see it from that perspective. That is more of a liability for motor because it only covers the third party. And that is the characteristics of liability. It's not for you, it's for the third party. I hope you guys understand what liability is now.
Yes, sir, we do understand.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Governor, I've not heard your voice, so I hope I'm in order. Because it is only when you people are happy that I can sleep. Governor. Governor
I
is
think
not
she's
there.
busy at the moment. She's busy at the
Okay,
moment,
she's
sir.
busy. No
Yes,
problem.
sir.
Agbola, thank you so much. This is 22 past 5. You can help me talk to your class member. If they don't understand, they should just feel free to ask me questions now. Any kind of question. They should not be ashamed to ask me. After all, we are not seeing each other.
Okay,
Sir, please.
class governor
I
says
have
she's here. She's currently streaming.
I have one question, please.
Okay, I'm here. I'm listening.
Hello, sir.
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay, please. I have a question on that.
Okay.
Yes, concerning let's suppose accident insurance policy.
Okay.
Sir, for instance, now a drunk, somebody that drives a car, and then in the course of driving, he's drunk, and
Yes.
eventually he hits somebody's car. Now,
Yes.
for that person that will file a claim, which is the third party for the other person that hit the car, can the insurance company of that person that hit the car, the insurance company of that drunk that hit the car, if they conduct their investigation and they find out that, okay, this their customer, or what is it called, this their client was drunk that he hit somebody's car. After that investigation, will the insurance company still go ahead and repair the damages to that the other person's car?
Good. That's a fantastic question. You see,
Thank you, sir.
that is why it's called third party. If you look at it now, if you guys have taken pictures of the vehicle, one, the drunk was able to write an undertaking that he was the one at fault. You know, there is no representative of the insurance company to ascertain that their client was drunk at that time. Will you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Because you are the one taking it up now. And what you have done is to take pictures of the impact of the collision. You took picture of his insurance cover. He successfully wrote, what do you call it, an undertaking, gave you an undertaking. Or better still, a policeman was called to the scene, and the policeman, being a Nigerian, was able to write a police report justifying everything that you have done at that spot. The insurance company do not have any excuse than to repair your car. That is their own cup of tea. That is their own cup of tea. But had it been there is somebody there to hold the drunkard responsible on behalf of the insurance company, it is the drunkard that will take responsibility. It is the drunkard that will take responsibility because he will be arrested. But this is Nigeria. This is Nigeria. Once a policeman is given to, once you give a policeman 2,000 naira or 5,000 at most, he will come up with a report. And in the report, he will not identify the culprit as a drunkard.
Sorry, sir. I have a question to ask in respect to the answer you gave to my fellow student.
Okay.
In a case the drunkard is not consistent in paying his premium, will the insurance company still go ahead in paying?
Okay.
And
You know, in Nigeria, third-party insurance has a duration of a year. So once you pay, the person is covered for the whole year. The insurance company has an obligation to repair your car on his behalf. No premium, no cover is what we practice in Nigeria. The following year, if the person does not renew his policy, the state will hold it against him. You cannot drive on Nigerian road except you have an insurance cover. And the least cover that is required or permitted is the third party only, and is the cheapest. So which means the driver had violated a fundamental law of Nigerian traffic law. So he will be liable. He will repair your car. He might even go to jail. Yes. Because it's not supposed to drive. It's not supposed to be on the road. That vehicle is not supposed to be on the road. You have 2 or 3 documents for one's car to be on the road: the vehicle license, the insurance, and in Lagos State, the roadworthiness. And for the driver's license, because it's part of the document you will submit to the insurance company for them to repair your car. A photocopy of the driver's license. That is to show that the person driving has been licensed to drive, that it was only an accident and is at fault. Do you understand me, my brother?
yes, sir, I understand this, sir. Thank you, sir.
Do I do? Okay, I'm listening.
Good evening, sir. Well done.
Good evening, oh. How is madam and the children?
Everyone is fine.
Thank
In a
God.
case of this property insurance,
I can't hear
maybe
you. I can't hear you. Hello?
hear me now, sir.
I can hear you now.
I said in a case of this third party insurance, sir.
Okay. Third party
You
only.
stated, yeah, third
Third
party
party
only.
only.
Yeah, just like the question my fellow colleague just asked. That maybe you
Okay.
started paying, maybe you pay first year, second year, and
Mm-hmm.
that same you sold it out. And maybe
You
before there,
hello?
Hear you, sir. We can hear you.
I didn't get the question. Oh. You said you paid the first year, you paid the second year.
sorry, sir, it's my network, sir. Something happened,
Okay.
and the insurance
Mm-hmm.
company came in, repair your car for you, and at the end of the day, you sold that car out. So what I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how the insurance company will be able to hold that person responsible. Or
You don't understand what I've just said. You see, look, it is not you. Somebody, if you have a third party motor insurance and you hit somebody's car, the insurance company will not repair your own car. Oh. It is the person that you damage his car that they will repair his car for him. They have nothing to do with you. That is why it is called third party. And it has nothing to do with, take for instance now, if you get the cover in January, it will last for the whole year. The following year, you start again. And you know, under Nigerian law, if you don't have insurance, you cannot drive. We pay for insurance every year. If you don't have it, police will arrest you. VIO or last man will arrest you. And during that period, if you hit somebody's car, the insurance company will repair that person's car on your behalf. They will not repair your own car. It is the third party, the person you damage his car. That is the car that they will repair. They have nothing to do with you. You will have to go and repair your own car yourself. The only time the insurance company will repair your own car for you is if you have a comprehensive cover or you have a third party fire and theft, not third party only. So your transaction between the insurance company, your transaction with the insurance company, is usually on motor vehicle is a yearly transaction. The following year, if you decide that, okay, I don't want to insure my car again, insurance company will not come after you.
Sir, when are we leaving?
It's left for you guys. If you want to leave now, you can leave because we've even passed the time. I'm only trying to answer the questions that they're asking me. Yes, I'm only trying to
Okay.
answer the
Thank you, sir.
questions they're asking.
Thank you, sir. You can
So,
continue.
so that's it. Because I want you guys to understand. Because you see, insurance should be part of everybody's life.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, I'm listening.
The class governor has a message for you, sir.
Okay.
That we have another class that we
Now,
should
no
notify
problem.
you. I guess she's unable to reach out to you.
No problem, no problem, no problem. It's just that, he was asking a question, and I don't want him to have a feeling that I don't have an answer to that question. That's why I've not told you guys that we have overspent our time. So I'm okay. If you guys are okay, I'm okay. So can I go now?
Thank you so much, sir.
Please don't be upset with me. I'm on the road, though. I just had to pet somewhere. I'm
Sir,
on the
please,
road.
we like this study.
Thank you,
You
my
did great,
sister.
sir. Well, please,
Thank you.
do
Thank you.
remember to send all the slides, sir.
I will, and I'll also send you some questions, OBJ questions for you guys to practice. You understand? Because your
Very well, sir.
exam, your exam is CBT. Are you aware of that?
Yes, sir.
Your exam is CBT. That's why I'm taking trouble to explain, because CBT, they can just model things up. They can ask you, is third-party motor insurance only a liability kind of insurance? There is a way the question can come. So if you don't understand the technicality of all these things, yes, even if you know it, you might miss it. You might get it wrong. And that is what I'm trying to avoid.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you, my people.
No, it doesn't work that way.